Greetings YouTube. Today I'll be talking about the Schrade Outback Machete. I picked this up for $8.50 at Tractor Supply, and it says full tang, 3CA CR13. I apologize for the music in the background. PP, which is polypropylene maybe, nylon sheath, and it is, here you go, it's got a sheath here. This has one of those side release slots, which I don't really think is necessary, because I can get you leave it on the loose side and I can get this in and out straight. It has this type of closure, and I don't like this type of closure. So I think that they get in the way of putting it back in place, and you can cut the straps. Though I do like a snap, I don't like Velcro on these type of things, so that's a positive. And here you have the weapon in machete in question. I picked it up because it's D-ring. I don't own a D-ring machete, so now I own a D-ring machete. But this is a really, really small machete. I mean, that's a small blade. This is, to my mind, this is more of a camp knife than a machete. You could do some nice batoning with this. You could do some light brush clearing with this. It's got a usable edge when it came out of the package. It's not what you call shaving sharp, but I'm sure you could probably make it a little bit better than this. But frankly, even at full price, this is like only 15 bucks. This is a beater in my book. You take this out in the field, you use it, and you don't care a whole lot about what happens to it. I mean, I take care of all my tools, but I'd be less inclined to worry about this thing. This handle is just way too thick. I think it's a little bit too thick in this, just a smidge, not much, but it's too thick this way. It really is. It just because I have medium-sized hands, and you're not going to get a hand a whole lot bigger than mine in that D-ring comfortably. There isn't a whole lot of space on the other side of my fingers, and this is not comfortable. It's too big. Look at my fingers. Just how my fingers are not in a position that I feel like I have a lot of control. Now it does have a lanyard hole, so that's good. So I can put a lanyard in there. And I would kind of consider that to be a necessity, because I don't think that this is going to be a secure grip. I really don't. If this were thinner, if this whole thing were probably a 1/4 inch thinner than it is now, this would be far more comfortable. But if you like Schrade and you need a small machete or a camp knife, and I like to think this falls more in the category of a camp knife than a machete, this may be something you're interested in. It's not my bag as far as a usable tool. I wanted to have it because I didn't own one of these, a D-ring machete in my collection, and now I do. But I'm not gonna, think this is the best thing since sliced bread. I don't think it is. In my opinion, if you want a superior tool to this, though more expensive, go for the Kershaw Camp 10. You get a far better tool for that in the same size range. And if you want a machete, go with the 14 or 18. Which you're going to actually be able to chop some stuff. But this is not a bad camp knife, particularly if someone who doesn't want to invest a lot of equipment, they just want to be able to go out in the field, use it, and then not have to worry about it a whole lot. This may be something that you could be interested in. So this has been the Schrade Outback Machete.